what's going on? I'm Tony.
And I'm Shayna.
And this is the Tony
and Shayna Show.
Yay!
We're back.
You're back. From outer space.
That's enough. That's enough.
Okay. But we're here to review a movie that was sent over from Anchor Bay. And this is the Atticus Institute. It's available on demand January 20th. Also on DVD and Blu-ray January 20th. And so this is going to be our review.
Yay.
Yay. So, do you want to say what it's about?
You say.
All right.
I'll chime in.
Well, what this is, it's kind of like a found footage movie. It's more of a documentary type of found footage. Like, the footage they use telling the story is supposed to be from the 70s and it's present day and they're talking about it and they're showing the footage from then. So it's a group of people and they're all talking about their experience with this Atticus Institute. And it's an institute for like people who supposedly are telekinetic and all that stuff, like can move stuff with their mind or put thoughts into your brain, you know, one of those kind of things, one of those type of people. And they just test the people to see if they're right. And a lot of people, they tested, come in and some of them, you know, have somewhat of an ability, but they get this one patient in who's a little odd right off the bat, and she tests above anybody they've ever had. And what happens is like things start to go sour really fast, and the government gets involved in all this stuff, and that's really what it is. It's just them talking about what happened with this certain patient and how everything went down from, I think it was 1976?
Yeah, like late 70s.
Late 70s. And it all has to do with this Dr. Henry West. I believe that's his name.
I think so.
Yeah, Henry West.
Right.
It's his project. Like he's like the main guy in it. And it's pretty interesting.
It is.
Like I said, it's not really a found footage.
No, it's like as if you're watching some documentary about something that happened back then. So it shows like still photos and some footage from like the 70s and the people, the doctors and whatever, and then it'll go to them present day talking about it. So that's pretty neat. It's kind of a different format than what you usually see. Is that correct?
Ooh. Look at you.
Yeah, so it's not found footage.
No.
But it's a documentary.
It's a
showing
mockumentary,
footage.
I guess.
It's not real, but
it says it is the only case of demonic possession recognized by the U.S. government.
Yeah, because they, like he said, they got involved.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they got involved, and
there's different.
I don't want to say what happened with them exactly, because you know.
Yeah.
But basically, in the beginning of the movie, you kind of figure out how it's going to end because of the way they're talking. I didn't really. The one thing I would change it is actually the way they did that. I would rather watch. I'm a huge found footage guy, so I would rather see just the footage and how's it going to end, like that way, instead of already pretty much knowing how.
Well, you don't really know how. You just know something happened.
You don't, but you can guess. So in a way,
they don't give anything away. They lead you to believe that something major happened, and that's what they're talking about. Yeah. But they don't tell you.
The whole little stories in between of what happened with their individual stories too was interesting.
I thought that was interesting how they did it.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't like it.
Right.
But I don't know. It's just like, in other words, okay, like the people like looking back at the footage from the 70s, and then the people telling the story. You obviously know while you're watching the footage, nothing's going to happen to them. Like, you know, that kind of to that aspect, it gives it away. But again, I still liked how it was. It kind of looked pretty 1970s-ish.
It did. The way that they dressed and stuff, and like when they showed like the still photos from back then, it had that old photo look. Yeah. You know, like when you take a picture, it's nice and clear, but you look at a picture from the 70s or when you were a baby or something, and it's kind of like orangish brown, like tan looking, like not.
Yeah, that's how
you know
it
what
was.
I mean? Like it was old.
It looks like it's wearing.
Worn, yeah.
Worn. Whatever.
That's why I'm here.
Is that why?
Oh,
Oh, thanks. But yeah, I mean, I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, I thought one thing we pointed out to each other is the people that like they show like in the present time, and then they show what they looked like in the set in 1976. They got a pretty close match to like.
You can tell who they were supposed to be.
Yeah, like the one guy had like back in the day, he had like this red beard and that, and the guy nowadays he still has a little bit of red in his beard, but it's gray, but you could totally tell that that's him. And even though like the one blonde girl,
the female doctors look like her.
Girl. I sound so stupid, but like you could tell who she was. I was pretty impressed with that. It's like not a lot of times you see somebody matched up that perfectly with like an older person matched up with a younger person who's like not related to them at all. Pretty impressive.
I thought the movie was creepy too.
Oh God, yeah.
Like that's a good thing. Creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you were saying, why are we watching this before bed?
I always say that. I'm not like really the type that gets scared with movies, but they do creep me out. Like things like this, like found footage, and like going back, like this wasn't found footage, but like footage we had, that sort of stuff. It's, even though I know it's a movie, I find it more creepy because it seems real. Yeah. Like they made this seem like you're watching a documentary about something that really happened back in the 70s, and it's like creeping you out because it's like, this seems real. There's an old picture. There's their footage, you know? So I like that about movies. Yeah. Because it gives you that effect that it's real. Yeah, that's why I also like found footage, because you're seeing through their eyes. Right. And it's like, what do you do? Right. It'd be as if me and you did like a camera, like it's shaky and you're, talking and goofing around. Like, it makes it more realistic. Yeah. I like that. I like this movie. I do too. So, now, ratings. I'll give it an 8. An 8? Ooh. Alright, I'll also give it an 8. I think it was well done. I really do. I liked the whole, like I said, the format. I don't remember seeing a movie like that. Do you? No. So you've probably seen a whole bunch, but it's just something different. It was a different take on found footage. When you ask her, like after I watch a movie with her, I always say, "So what'd you think?" And if she liked something, she says it like in this kind of like, in my head it's like I liked it, because she'll go, I liked it, and I'll be like, did you really like it, or is it like I liked it? Yeah, I liked it, But then you hear the review, and the more the truth comes out. I save it for the review. I'm like, I liked it. Oh, is that what you're doing? Does that mean we're gonna have to review every movie we watch? Oh my God. But anyway, so yeah, the Atticus Project. Would you recommend it? Yeah, I would. I mean, if you're into those type of movies, documentary style movie, it's worth a watch. It's I almost say it's a good time, but it is a good time. It's a fun watch. Same cover on each one, but show the back. The back. It's like the old time looking photos and characters. I don't know if it's going to show up or not. Yeah, it looks a little too cleaned up on the back of the box, because. Oh yeah. It's a little too cleaned up on the back of the box, but while you're watching it, you'll get what we mean by the old time rock and roll footage. Anyway, so yeah, head on over to Anchor Bay before I die, and go over to Anchor Bay. I'll put all the links below. I'll put the trailer below. You check it out. There's Facebook and all that stuff. So. Just go out and check it out, and let me know what you think about it. And if you've seen it, let me know what you thought about it. Yeah. Right? So that's it. That's it. Right? Yeah. All right. All right, everybody. I'm Tony. I'm Shayna. And this was the Tony and Shayna Show. See you later, everybody. Bye. Bye.